But the deal is this: is that the woman didn't realize who's an associate. Her name was Jess or something, Jessica. Um,
You know what, chat? I'm going to save that one for later because I don't want to alienate any newer viewers. So, hey, Dargino. Welcome back. Thanks for stopping in. We're doing a little Kerbals tonight. It's episode 21 of the quote-unquote speed run. And we have to send a refueling mission to our little fellas and get them safely on the Mun so they can continue their mission. It has been going just fine. So here's the game. Here we go. Enjoy the relaxing sounds of Super Mario Galaxy and probably Super Mario Galaxy 2 as we play some Kerbal Space Program. So here we go. If you're wondering why it says Speedrun 5, this is our 5th attempt and thus far most successful. Speaking of which, I should probably get chat open on the tablet so I can see if somebody says something, because that's 90% of being a streamer. It's being able to look at chat and respond. Unless you're, I don't know, like a huge streamer and then you just don't even care. You don't even look at chat. You have your mods do all the work. How much money do we have? Okay, we have plenty of money. I was a little concerned we wouldn't have enough money to do this, but it looks like we're fine. So let's get going. We're gonna start with one of our designs, I guess. What do we have? We have the tug. Is the tug... I think we just want the regular tug. Yes, this is what we want. Now, one problem is you can't transfer fuel across a heat shield. So we're gonna need to put some fuel up here to transfer into the thing. Plenty of money, plenty of science, and a wonderful 4-person tourism contract. I am not going to take that tourism contract because tourism doesn't give me nearly enough for what I actually have to do. It's like a pain in the butt to throw a bunch of extra Kerbals in there. All right, let's grab one of these. Should we? Let's put an adapter. Sure, why not? Just to be safe. If anybody, I mean, I'm sure most of you guys are probably more advanced at this game than I am. That's not always true. I mean, if Emmykins is in here, she is awful at this game. It's really embarrassing. I can't believe you guys are putting points in the community challenge to get her on the stream because it's gonna be bad. But hey, you gotta give the people what they want, right? What am I looking for? Let's go with the Rocco Max brand adapter. There, that's perfect. Slap the claw on the front there. And we are now ready to deliver the fuel. I also think, yes, I remember this now. This needs to go down slightly so it's not clipping into the window there. All right, next. I think we're gonna use some... This looks awful, by the way, chat. I just want everyone to know that. This looks real bad. But if it looks stupid and works, it's not stupid. It just looks stupid, which is totally different. All right, so we take a full fuel tank here. We're going to disable crossfeed across this. Okay, good. We need to push this thing. Yeah, we need to put RCS on there probably, huh? Probably a smart idea. So we need to get this thing to our orbiter. It's certainly unconventional. Really, what would be a conventional design for what I'm trying to do here exactly? Is that even possible? And there goes all of our Delta V. So, I don't want to fully redesign something. Can I just... What is our most ridiculously overpowered launcher? Is it the Conquistador Mark 1? No, it's the Mark 2. Oh yes, it is definitely the Mark 2. This thing has asparagus staging out the wazoo. All right, so this is gonna be the tug variant, which means we need to ditch all this crap. Get out of here. Get rid of the leggies. Swap you out for a poodle. Or maybe a skiff would be better. I think the skiff is slightly more efficient. Which also means we can get rid of this thing. I mean, this is a totally different design. I just mostly wanted the asparagus stage. Because that is how you get efficiency. What if I did that? Put the claw on a docking port, then claw undock and relocate to a docking port on the side of the tug. Oh. Well, the problem is the vessel we're trying to dock with doesn't have a docking port, which is why we have to use the claw in the first place. What the heck is going on? Give me that. So I think we're gonna take this design, this launcher. What the, is this a skiff too? That seems like overkill, doesn't it? Or what if we did this? Now we have too many decouplers, so. This is probably throwing off all my staging. No, it's not actually. Oh, good. That was... Is this the one that we had issues with the engines crashing into the main central shaft? This isn't it. Oh, chat. You know what? I had to work today, and I was actually more dreading streaming Kerbal Space Program tonight than I was being at work, because I knew this was going to turn into a clusterfuck. So now here we are, and it absolutely is. Okay, this is the one with the Separatrons. This is the one we want. So we can just get rid of this whole stage here. There. This is the rescue variant anyway, so it's already basically a tug. Okay, now that we got that out of the way. Yeah, that was the one that blew up several times. And yeah, if we sent an engineer, we could like do all kinds of shenanigans with a docking port. I don't want to deal with that right now. So we're gonna do it this way, and then hopefully this is one of the last missions we ever have to do anyway. Because after this, it's just gonna be hopping around the Mun, and then we'll send one to Minmus, and then we'll be done. Hopefully. If not, I think I'm gonna call it either way, because clearly I am too incompetent at this game to actually play it properly. I don't know. 3. Triple symmetry. That's what we want. Okay, get rid of the flag. Flag off. Okay, here we go again. Now we want a Rockomax brand adapter into the fuel tank. Just like a good orange sized one. I don't even remember how much Delta V we need to put in this thing. If I have to send another freaking rocket, I'm gonna be pissed. So we better make this extra large fuel delivery for our boys. Then a Rockomax brand adapter. There she is. Finally, the claw itself. The ultimate utility. This is not correct. It's in the decoupler. The advanced grabbing unit. Okay. Oh, you can make it black? That's kind of cool. Okay. Last but not least, we need monopropellant. Then we need to find the center of mass on this little device here. There it is. So we're gonna eyeball. Hopefully this is something that they have in KSP 2, so I don't have to eyeball this. Like some kind of RCS thrust thing indicator, so I can tell where the heck I'm supposed to be thrusting. All right, and finally, how much monoprop is in here? 30. That's probably fine. Otherwise, we'll use the main engines for most of the work. Okay. This is it. This is our ship. This is what we're gonna use. Yeah, it's not out of fuel entirely, but I wasn't comfortable trying to land it with how much fuel it had, so this is what we're gonna do. Oh, we should probably put some struts on there before things get crazy, because you know this thing's gonna be wobbling like it's nobody's business. Okay, so far so good. We got the engines, boom, boom, boom. This comes off, engine fires, decouple, good. All right, any problems besides the obvious one? Unused liquid fuel, yeah, that's normal. Unused oxidizer cannot transmit science, limited monoprop, electric charge required but not generated. Docking port used as a decoupler, yeah, okay. So these are all fine things that we don't have to worry about. And I believe monopropellant can go through, like monopropellant is basically magic. It doesn't need fuel crossfeed. Yeah, you're right. Let's bring extra monopropellant just to be safe. We'll find a little spot for it, I'm sure. It's out of the way. Like right there, perhaps. Gotten a little close. Let's get the little one. Get a couple of space balls. There we go. That should be fine, right? Okay, who is running this mission? Doily, our Mooner expert? Yeah, I think Doily's probably our best bet. We could bring an engineer along. Yeah, you need some orbital experience. Okay, this is it. I'm not changing it. We're gonna go. Rilip's got the spaceball emotes. Nice. You know, all those emotes really limit what Urban can play on stream, because everyone's like, well, he's a Kerbal streamer, so he can only play Kerbal Space Program. Meanwhile, I have the opposite problem. I play so many different games, nobody cares. They're like, oh, he's playing The Forest? I'm out of here. Screw The Forest. I hate that game. This is more of a me thing. Okay. Let's
Tell
go.
the crew to push the Whopper button.
Push the orbital Whopper. Whee! Rilip has yet to pick what to do for his emotes. Yeah, I mean, you have a couple of options, right? You can go your face doing emotions, like literal emotes. You can do what I did, and that's get like a little colorful character doing the emotes plus some extra ones. You can do just like objects or sprites from games. There's so many options, and none of them are necessarily gonna be beneficial to you. Taking off from KSC. Can you see the Kerbal Sea? There it is. It's right there. Strong branding. Yeah, that's right, Rilip. You need strong branding. You need to be like, what is Rilip 3? Oh boy, that sounded worse than it was, chat. I assure you. I hope that sounded worse than it really was, because, oh god. All right, I think we're fine. I don't think we blew up. I don't think we blew up the launch pad. I have to believe that. Because it's very expensive to oh, where the wobble has begun. Oh, God. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Look, it's so wobbly. Oh, why do I do this to myself? I could have put the fairing. Well, no, a fairing. They don't make a fairing big enough for this. Fine. It's fine. So yeah, it's a noodle rocket. I mean, I've flown tons of noodle rockets in my time, because for some reason, despite the fact I know what causes it, I continue to build them, even though it is extremely not beneficial to efficiency. I just think they're neat. Don't I have access to auto strut? Yeah, but I always forget that that's a thing that you can use because I grew up in a time before auto strut existed and got used to building without it. Besides, we're fine. It fixed itself. Just so long as we don't turn too much, we should be okay. We'll let Doily do most of the work. Who cares about efficiency? It's not like our rockets run out of gas. They're electric powered. It can be applied mid-flight. Okay, let's do that. That may have fixed it. Excellent. The fact that you can apply it mid-flight seems a little sus to me, but whatever. The game lets me do it. I'm in hard mode. This is ostensibly as hard as the devs were willing to make the game without going into the settings yourself and tweaking them. Also, we are not nearly high enough. We're gonna have to back it up. Back it up. Like, who is the engineer going out there to set up the struts? Mid-flight? That'd be kind of badass. But yeah, I don't think that's how it works. Okay, can we work? I'm gonna run out of fuel here if I don't start picking up a little bit of altitude. We gotta, guys, we gotta get to space today. This is not good. Boy, do I suck at gravity turns or what? Don't worry, we didn't paint these. Well, I guess some of these parts are technically painted. The orange ones, that's just the unpainted variant though. Just insulating foam to prevent the fuel inside from exploding. Auto-igniting, they call it. Okay, hey, there we go. That's not too bad. Fire the skiff. Skiff. I've made it with a woman. Inform the men. Oh, should I get Zap Brannigan quotes on the soundboard, chat? If you ever feel bad about yourself, just remember, Wii U outlived Stadia. Why would that make me feel better about myself? The Wii U wasn't bad. I don't know why everyone bitches about the Wii U. I think the worst part of the Wii U is I didn't even know it was a second Wii. I just thought it was like an attachment. Whereas with the Stadia, I knew immediately this is a terrible idea, and especially in the US where people have shit internet all over the country, no one's gonna want this. Like, the people that are gonna want it don't need it, and the people that don't need it, wait, the people that could use it don't want it, and the people who want it can't use it. There, that's what I was going for. I could just put on a video of Zap Brannigan quotes in the background in lieu of music. It's probably about the same amount of time. Well, we made it to space at least. How much fuel do we got? We got 2,000 Delta V. That's not ideal. It'll get us to the Mun at least, hopefully. We need what? Another 300 to 400 to get into orbit. Then 860 to get to the Mun, 860 to slow down. Oh god. Well, no, but once we dump this, we should be okay. Because if we attach it to the other one, that's gonna free up a whole bunch. Whatever, we don't care if this doesn't have to come back right now. Have you ever played an online multiplayer game and experienced lag? Now imagine that, but it's everything. Yeah, no, I don't know how anybody was, especially for like an action game. Sure, you can play Civ 5 or Civ 6 or whatever over a cloud. But any kind of game where, you know, it's like split-second decisions, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Bayonetta, every other game ever made. Because keep in mind, chat, most people who play games probably are people who play games on their phones. But the next biggest amount is people who buy like Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed and God of War. I call them bro gamers. They're not nerdy gamers like us. They're normies who got their hands on an Xbox or something. Where the camera? Did the camera, what the heck? The camera broke. Oh no, it didn't break. Hold on. I had it turned off from last night. Thank you, McMathy. I'm here, don't worry. I've been sitting here on camera the whole time, but the camera hasn't been on stream. Hey, how come nobody else said anything about that? Rilip? Emmykins? Guys, come on. I rely on you to tell me when something's fucked up with the stream. I can't rely on myself. I didn't even notice until McMathy pointed it out. But yeah, last night it was off because I was just kind of relaxing in my pajamas while we were doing the terrible celebrity tattoo stream. Boy, oh boy, chat. Bald. The shine from the ring light, I'm sure, is actually blinding. Oh yeah, we should probably start our burn here before I miss my opportunity once again, as I so often do for these things. So let's raise our periapsis nice and big. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, blah, 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 blah. And there we go. Okay, good enough. Now, fly me to the mun. Get the show on the road. 860. Look, we already got the encounter. I'm just that good at estimating where the burn needs to be. And then we need to scooch it over. Rilip says, I pick on Oreos for making too many ridiculous flavors regularly, but these peanut butter chocolate pie Oreos are really good. That sounds good. I don't think you should pick on them. I think they're either experimenting or like testing out new flavors. So, you know, just let them do their thing. Let the man speak. Let them make the weird flavors, and then they'll go away if they're not good, and if they're good, they'll also still go away, but at least you can have tried them. Much like Netflix. If it's good, don't worry, it'll be canceled. If it's bad, don't worry, they'll keep it around for 6 seasons. Apparently Netflix is getting raked over the coals again for canceling a good show. I haven't watched Netflix in forever at this point. I don't even know. I think the only reason I have an account is because Emmykins watches K-dramas on there. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have a streaming service at this point. Shine bright like a bald head. There's definitely something there, right? You just have to figure out how to fit it into the meter of the song and then add some more lyrics. Definitely do it. But I keep like seeing something in my peripheral vision. I don't know if there's like a little piece of hair or something, like some cat fur got on me. Don't remind me that I have to cancel my streaming service subscriptions. Just do it. Why? You should want to be reminded. Just get them out of here. Like, you don't need them. You can find anything you want, probably on YouTube. And if not on YouTube, I'm sure you can find it elsewhere. Perhaps near the Buccaneer Cove. In Minecraft. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, burn. There we go. And we should probably actually be pointing towards the maneuver node this time. Let's actually try to follow the instructions for once instead of just burning prograde like a maniac. Sure wish I had Jeb on this. He would be really useful right about now. Unfortunately, he's on the thing that I have to fill up. He is indisposed at the moment. Hold Okay, chat, I'm thinking of that word, indisposed. So what the heck does that even mean in the context of like, oh, he can't come to the phone right now, he's indisposed? Maybe nobody actually says that. I don't know. But yeah, cancel your subscription services if you're not using them. I know there's a million of them. You got your Apple TV Plus and your Quibi and your Mubi and Vudu and Hulu, Netflix, HBO Max, Paramount Plus, Peacock. God, there's so many freaking streaming services. Ridiculous. You know what? Just buy a copy of KSP and you'll never need a streaming service because you can just play KSP all the time. I mean, I couldn't do that because this game gets on my nerves after a while. But you guys could. You could probably figure out how to make it work. Keep it going in perpetuity, just forever. All right, let's keep an eye on the Mun. Eyes on Mun. Eyes on Mun. Where is it? What is it doing? It's just standing there menacingly. All right, so let's scooch that down and that should be good. Now we get to wait. No, don't switch to apply changes. There we go. Gonna warp because I'm in a rush. Trying to get this done. It's just floating there menacingly. Yeah, that kind of works. You could do menacingly as a pun. Speaking of menacingly, what is our is Matt Comart up to the KSP tonight? I didn't even check. I feel like he usually is. He is in fact. He is playing the Kerbal Space Program. I don't know how I'm meant to compete directly with Matt Comart. He's far too large, much funnier, and much handsomer than me. So I gotta learn to, I gotta like bob and weave. I can't go under him, can't go around him, gotta go. No, can't go through him. Can't go over him, can't go through him, can't go around him, gotta go under him. We're gonna figure it out. Why does Matt Comart not simply eat the smaller streamer? He basically does. That's the problem. That's why I gotta play other games, because I gotta bring in a different audience. Agario style. So here we go. Time to put words into action and dock with the AIO EIEIO. Set as targets. There we go. And we are gonna make it happen. Yeah, I think we don't even need to adjust our inclination at all. There we go. All right, here we go. Just search for games where people follow the entire category and nobody is streaming like Ascendancy. We got one person from that, and that's, you know what, honestly, that's more than I've gotten from some other games. So perhaps that's what I need to do. Just find all the games that everybody's following but nobody is streaming. And who knows, maybe I'll find my new favorite game that way. Some obscure indie game that like one person streamed 5 years ago and like 500,000 people follow the category. Just figure out a way to game the system. I couldn't believe that Sonmaster came in because I was streaming Ascendancy. I was sure it was just gonna be us the whole time. If it makes you feel better, EJSA is eating both you and Matt Comart's lunches. God damn it. Everybody's got all my lunch. See, this is why I don't play KSP very much, chat, because I can't compete with the people who are like established and like good at the game and don't play idiosyncratically like I do. So I think the next thing I'm going to be doing based on the YouTube poll is going to be RimWorld with the new DLC, which I know I'm going to get angry at it, but I'm going to at least give it like 4 or 5 streams. So you guys can look forward to that. Now let's slow down and just hope to whatever god the Kerbals believe in that we have enough Delta V to make this work. Otherwise, it's going to be a Jewel apocalypse all over again. Me getting angry is at least 3/4 of the fun. Sure, yeah. It should be, right? But that's me being angry doesn't bring new people in, you know? So yeah, sure, you're having fun, Rilip. But you're here anyway. Most of the time. Maybe maybe I could play some Timberborn. Rilip seems to like that game. He likes the beavers. But again, my problem with Timberborn is that there's not really anything to do in the game. You just like build a beaver city and then that's the game. You've completed the game. You can play for 5 minutes. It's the type of game that rewards it's a sandbox game essentially. It rewards that style of play where you make your own fun. Okay. There we go. We have a decent intersect. Let's just ride it out. KSP is like that too. The sandbox game. And don't get me wrong, I like playing sandbox games. But just, I don't know. Rilip was the largest Timberborn streamer there for a while. Yeah, because I think everybody got their fill of Timberborn. Like, Matthew, are you having Twitch problems? Twitch giving you guff? CS is back on the upswing? Wait. Oh, City Skylines. I hate City Skylines, though. It has the exact same problem. It's like, wow, I built the city. Cool, now what? Oh, that was the whole game. At least in, like, the older Sierra games, like Caesar, you were completing levels. Like, there were missions you had to accomplish. There was a goal. It wasn't just build city. Cool. Okay, I built it. Now what? That's it. That's the game. You've done it. You've completed the game. Congratulations. Like, give me something to do. The community challenge milestone thing appear. Oh. You can hide those, I think, if they're causing trouble for you. It's really hard when I watch it work because I like shrink the screen way down, like I shrink the window down. So anything that pops up in chat just covers the whole chat window. It's very frustrating. But you learn to make do. Considering I get to watch Twitch while I'm at work. That's a pretty good trade-off. Okay, let's see how this is going. We're just gonna go ahead and slow things down here. But yeah, this was probably one of the most stressful days of the year at work today. I got up to about an 80% on my like working hard scale. So typically I'm running at about between 20 and 50% depending on the time of month. But I can get up to 80% if I really got a crunch. You never go 100% unless they're paying you like a ton of money, which they are not. You don't get the full 100% unless you're paying the full 100%, you know what I mean? So when I worked a minimum wage job, I basically did nothing. Because if you're going to pay me basically nothing, I'm going to do basically nothing. I think that's a fair trade-off. Somebody, what are some other some alternatives to like alternative city builder games? I know there was the one that just came out where you build a flying or floating city. There was the one that I played last week, Aquatico. That's underwater cities, and that seems to have a similar problem where you just keep building a city. There's not really a goal, but at least the aesthetic's nice. And you don't have to build roads. All right, let's take a look at our target here. How close are we? 1.2 kilometers. probably start trying to get a little closer. Hello? We got to do that. There it is. All right. Okay, we're on our way. Somebody quit at work recently and they're not backfilling anyone, so they expect me to work harder. I told them to expect to wait longer. Based. Yeah, that's man, that's shitty. And the worst part is, like, companies know they can get away with it because people will just, like, pick up the slack. I'm like, hell no, I'm not gonna pick up the slack. You better hire somebody or start paying me for 2 people, because I am not just gonna work double basically for free. You're out of your mind. Banished, Banished is in fact quite old. I never played it when it first came out, and I think I just kind of missed the opportunity to get any enjoyment out of it. There was one I was looking at recently that I can't remember the name of. Is it Against the Storm? That's the roguelike city builder. It's like each time you start a run, you like have to build the city from scratch. I can see how that would get annoying though. Also, hey, look, chat, we have our rendezvous. Unfortunately, it is gonna take a while to actually get it going. Probably be keeping an eye on the monoprop situation. Make sure we don't run out. We are already running a little low, I see. That's not great. We'll make do. There was another one in EA. A roguelike city builder or just a city builder in general? Okay, we are now on track. So let's switch over. Why? No, why are you doing that? Why are you turning? What the fuck? Hello? I did not tell you to change targets. Just keep going. Trim. You need me to trim? Can you do that with RCS? No, that's fine. Listen, all I wanted this thing to do was continue pointing at the target. Here, let me just set it to this. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to turn like this, because we're going to need to get a handle on like a piece of this thing. Oh, shit. Slow it down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Coming in hot. Oh, boy. Whew. Okay, I was not expecting to come in that hot there, chat. Yikes. Okay, well, there's a little bit of a bump there. We're good. It's fine. At least we weren't going 11 meters per second like the last time that happened. I might be interested in the Wandering Village. I have seen that. I have seen the Wandering Village. I don't know that I would, in fact, be interested in it. Maybe a little bit. Okay, yeah, flashbacks to Jeb's death. No, this time I was going relatively slow. So I think we're safe. But it is now time to activate this. Aim. No, don't aim the fucking camera. Fuck. Okay. So let's point at the target, please. I could have put a docking port on this thing, but I was like, no, it'll be fine. It shouldn't have to dock ever. It should be just fine. Now here we are. I gotta use the freaking claw like a caveman. All because I refused to do it the right way. Okay. All right, this should be good. I think we should have a good, solid impact point here. I don't know where we're gonna hit, because I don't actually know which way we're facing. There we go. Yeah, let's aim at it this way. So I can control. Is that the Jeb exploding clip? So I was talking in Urban's chat earlier today, and I was mentioning, and maybe some of you were there, Roulette might have caught it. I was thinking about finding some more Kerbal fan fiction to read on stream. So if anybody's interested in that, if you want, you can submit, not your own Kerbal fan fiction, but if you find some, you find a little treasure trove lying around AO3 or Wattpad or whatever, feel free to send it my way and I will add it to the list of stuff that I can read. All right, let's get the fuel tanks loaded up, huh? I swear to fucking God, if this does not work, there will be hell to pay. Why can I not transfer fuel, chat? All right, well, we're gonna have problems again. That's the that's the clip of me just now. Okay, bumping into nonsense. Gotcha. Okay, why the fuck can I not transfer fuel from here to here? What part does not allow fuel transfer? I want to know who's responsible for this. Are you can't transfer fuel through the grabber? Try to click. Auto strut, release, control from here, free pivot, disarm. On the resources. Okay. Liquid fuel. What about it? There is no in or out. This is so, oh my God. Then click the, what do you mean click the if? If? Try to click if. Oh, liquid fuel, okay. Click here. What about it? What do you mean? McMathy, use your words. There should be a button that says out and in. If I have two open. That's how it's always worked. Look, if I do this, boom. When you have the context menus up, yeah, it should look just like this. But it does not look like that. It instead looks like this. So hold on. Hold on, chat. KSP. Transfer fuel through claw. Try docking the claw. The claw can transfer fuel only if you have fuel crossfeed rules disabled in the difficulty setting. Oh, God. Okay. Well, I am about to, and we only brought one docking port, huh? My save is too hardcore, apparently. All right, well, you know what we're gonna do instead? All right, how much fuel does this fucking thing have? How much fuel you guys got? You want to see hardcore, chat? You want to see hardcore? It's about to get real hardcore in here. Okay. Oh, we can't crossfeed through here either. Are you kidding me? Dude, push the whole thing home. I'm tempted to. You know what I'm gonna do? All right, we can salvage this. I'm gonna get it close to the MUN station, because then I can send an engineer over and we'll just grab some extra docking ports and bypass the whole claw situation. Jesus Christ. Since when can you not transfer fuel through a fucking claw? Yeah, I don't have any fuel lines, so we're not going to do that option. And also, I have never had any luck running fuel lines with docked vessels. It's never worked, so I'm not going to try it. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to turn this thing off. And we are going to slow it down. And hopefully we have enough fuel to make this work, because otherwise this was a huge waste of my time. All right, now we're just gonna time warp. Why did nobody warn? Were you guys just like deliberately sabotaging this game by not telling me that the claw cannot transfer fuel? If I know that fuel can't go through the heat shields, I've learned that, and I've come to understand that rule. McMatthew was not here. That's true. McMatthew was not here. You're off the hook, McMatthew. The rest of you, though, for shame. I cannot believe you guys would let me go through all that trouble building this stupid grabber, and it doesn't even work. My idiosyncratic ways. Hoist by my own petard. How did this happen? Because I insist on playing on hard, right? You know what? Most of the rules on hard make sense. It's like, okay, no reloading, no reverting, crews don't respawn, whatever. But like, what is the purpose of a claw if not to transfer fuel between a vessel with no docking port? Okay, it's fine. We got this. We're gonna go an alternative route to save this mission. We're gonna grab a docking port off of this thing. We're gonna link them up. All right, now we need to switch around. And I don't know what else we're gonna do, Chad. There's gotta be something. Maybe we can put the claw somewhere else temporarily. Attach the docking ports, etc., etc. Okay, now we just slow it down to get an intersect. Oh, yeah. So I don't play this game. Maybe I'd enjoy it more if it wasn't on hard. I don't know. But then I feel like it's too easy. So then I wouldn't enjoy it. Because I'd be like, well, why is everyone always complaining? This game's so easy. I want it to be harder. And you guys are going to be like, well, just install the mod that makes it harder. Speaking of mods, chat. Has anyone tried the mod that puts Skyrim in Oblivion or puts Oblivion in Skyrim? I don't actually know. Uh-oh. Nick Matthews gotta dropping some F-bombs in the chat. I have to revert an entire Duna mission. Yeah, well, join the club. Of course, in your case, at least you have the option to reverse. Hey, Mighty Stoosh. Welcome. Welcome to the Kerbal stream. You missed the, I don't know how long you've been lurking out there. You missed the exciting part of the stream where I realized you can't transfer fuel through a claw. So the entire purpose of this mission is now non-existent. So now we have to do something else, which is equally stupid. Okay, here comes the target. Let's try not to crash into it this time. So step one, we need to figure out where to attach the docking port. Step two, we need to figure out a way to not bungle this. Okay, let's start sting and turning a little bit here so that we're on track to get a close encounter. Nearly bungled everything. I was going slow enough, it would have just bounced off. The impact tolerance on these parts is fine. The one with the lowest impact tolerance is the cupola, and I wasn't gonna slam into that, fortunately. This music is far too cheerful for this. Okay. How are we gonna do this? I gotta figure out a way. So we need to install a docking port. We also need to, so we need to install, actually, no, hold on. What do we need to do? We need to remove the claw, install a docking port here, and install a docking port here, or up here probably is easier. Then we need to take this and slap it on here. So we're going to need at least 2 docking ports, which is gonna suck because I hate to pull docking ports off the Mun station, because getting them back where they're supposed to be is going to be a huge waste of time. Have the Kerbals fill their pockets up with fuel, EVA it across. If only it was that easy. Just have a little portable fuel tank and be like, okay, I need you guys to make like 1,000 trips back and forth to get the fuel out. It's like something I would do in stationers. Like, guys, we haven't run a fuel line all the way to the furnace. I need you guys to pick up canisters and just deliver them manually. At least in that game it would work. Oh boy. Okay. Happy birthday. What, you guys think? It's not my birthday. Is it my birthday? Or is that like a meme? Because I know there is a meme on Twitch where you go to people's chats and say happy birthday even if it's not their birthday. But somebody might legitimately think it's my birthday for some reason. I think it's my half birthday. That's probably the well, how do half birthdays work again? Is it just like a straight 6 months? What day is it today? The 18th. We're pretty close. We're around about my half birthday. Emmykin's birthday is next month. And she wants to do a Smasher Pass on stream, so we'll see if I can set that up. Actually, we won't see. I will do it because I have to, because, you know, when Emmykins asks you to do something, you do it, and you don't complain too much. All right, let's go point at the target. Maybe we can use the RCS a bit. Okay. Also, we're kind of far away. Maybe we could start moving towards the target a little bit faster. Yeah, that's good. Good, we're good. We're good. Does this have gimbaling? It does have gimbal, okay. Good. I guess I couldn't see it, but yeah, it's clearly gimbaling there. Also, the Poodle is also gimbaling despite the fact that it's not on. I guess it just really wants to help. Okay. So what are the logistics of this going to be? Like I said, we need 2 docking ports. And we need to figure out a way to get this part docked to this part. If we take off the claw, we can put a docking port where the claw was. And we can put the other docking port up here. I think this is probably the safest place to put it, aside from maybe right here, although that's... Yeah, this is probably fine, actually. Because then if we're hitting something, we're only hitting these little girders instead of hitting like a solar panel or a radiator. Just a little bit safer. I was actually watching Pimp Master was streaming Super Mario Galaxy, which I have not played in like over a decade at this point. And it still holds up. It's still a great game. I don't know how Nintendo keeps hitting them out of the park with these Mario games. It's just like, here's a Mario game. It's really good. Meanwhile, you got like Ubisoft cranking out garbage year after year. I guess maybe that's the difference, right? If Ubisoft released an Assassin's Creed game every 5 years, they might not suck as much. Or at least not be as bland. All right. So now we just play the waiting game.
No, the waiting game sucks. Let's play Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Good call, Homer. So let's take a look at what we're working with here. We have 2. All right, we should probably retract the solar panels temporarily so we don't cause any damage to the station. But I'm thinking we can rip one of these docking ports off and use that. So Tari says he used to be able to fuel transfer through Claw, but they changed it in 1.2. Now you have to enable it in settings. Well, it's in the difficulty settings, which I am on principle not going to change. But now that I know it, I can keep that in mind. We'll I don't think this should be a part that you can't transfer fuel through. Although it does make sense, because like, where does the fuel go? It's just a freaking claw. It grabs stuff. It's not like a mosquito beak. It's not piercing the... Wait, why did it turn off my targeting? I'm not going to use the force for this one. Just leave the targeting computer on. Target. There it is. Okay. All right, so we undock. We send our engineer out, who is... I really have an EVA science kit. Useless. Who is Erdon or Cloudguard? It's Cloudguard. Okay, so Cloudguard hops out. Cloudguard removes the claw, which can hopefully be removed by an engineer. We just, I don't know, we stick it to the side or whatever. It doesn't matter. We grab the docking port off of this. We grab the other docking port off of it. We attach them to various parts on the vessel. We dock it up. We transfer the fuel. We undock. We remove the docking boards. We put them back on the MUN station. This is going to take the whole freaking stream. Waiting for the Kerbals to be able to do too low level to do EVA. No, Cloudguard is level 2 and should be able to do EVA construction, I hope. I don't know. I don't think there's any limitations on that other than they have to be an engineer. All right, point me at the target. Luckily, we have Jebediah on board now. He knows what he's doing, actually. All right, RCS time. Eventually, when we get there. All right, so get there, undock, keep everything like close together. Cloudguard hops out, grabs the docking ports, attaches the docking ports. I know you can't repair until level 1. I assume EVA is similar, but haven't tried. Yeah, maybe level 1 is the minimum. But again, I don't do a lot of EVA construction if I can help it. Mostly because there's no way to like do symmetry, which I don't know if you guys know this. Unsymmetrical vehicles tend to perform poorly. Just an observation that I've noticed over my thousands of hours of Kerbal Space Program game time. Oh boy. We could have played Sporkle. We could have done another game. I'm dangerously short. Holy cow, you're right. Jeez. All right. You know what? This whole station might need to just... no, it's fine. It's a good relay. But yeah, we're going to have to lay off the monoprop, I guess. Well, should have brought more. That's what I get. I didn't think this was going to become an issue. We may have to do some full engine docking. Did I do anything fun on my birthday? It's not my birthday! What is this? What is this bit? You thought, why did you think we shared the same birthday? My birthday's in July. But even if it was my birthday, no, because I would have had to work. And, well, you know how that goes. Why do I lose target when I switch? No, don't switch to set as, for fuck's sake, game. Is it now? It's set as target. Is that right? Is that right? You were way off? Oh no. Well, it's fine. How could you know when my birthday is? Anti-target, I guess? I don't know. The lack of RCS is gonna cause some issues with the docking process, but we've definitely docked sans RCS before. It is totally doable. It'll just be another illustrious notch in the belt of Doily Kerman. Salt. There's quite a lot of salt going on right now, Rilip. I know. Again, it's just some of the design decisions of this game baffle me. It baffles and frustrates me because all I wanted to do was transfer like a few units of fuel into this thing so we could land it on the mud. Now we got to do this whole convoluted detour. We got to stop at the MUN station and do some EVA construction. We're out of RCS now. Watch, I put the docking port on there and then I dock them and it's like, oh, you can't actually transfer fuel because they're radially mounted docking ports and fuel can only go through laterally mounted docking ports. Blah, 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 blah. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. At least we're not around Eve, because that would just... You want to talk about salt. There'd be a lot of salt in the wound at that point. In a retrograde orbit. Almost there. We're not out of the woods yet, chat, but we're pretty close. Fortunately, we do have a full crew here, so everybody knows their job. In the event that a part is too heavy, we do have plenty of Kerbals to hop out and help. All the Kerbals are fine. They're loving every minute of this. Jeb especially. He's pogging out of his mind right now. They don't know how, like, angry this makes me. All right, slow it down, slow it down. 4.49 monopropellant. Could have had a lot more. Maybe they don't know how angry it makes, and that's the source of the. They do know how angry it makes me. Like, dude, he's so mad right now. This is amazing. Loving every second of it. I'm serious, chat. I was at work today. And I was working hard because, again, it's the end of the year. So I got to do like a whole bunch of stuff and it's like annoying. But the whole day I was just like, wow, after this I get to go home and stream KSP. Yay. Disarm, please. All right. Next. Plow guard. I need you to hop out. We gotta do some work here on the exterior a bit. Oh, what are you doing, Cloud Guard? Don't get hung up on that. Okay, step 1. This has gotta go. Just slap it literally anywhere. I don't care. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Okay, turn that off. Can I... Hold on. Can I fit a docking? Probably not, right? Probably can't fit a docking port in my pocket. There's rules about that kind of thing. So come over here, grab a docking port. The best thing about last night was the way you say tattoo. I don't actually say it like that. I stole that from Bob's Burgers. I say tattoo like a normal person. I can't take credit for that bit. That's a classic Bob's Burgers. Okay, really? Okay, I need you to grab this and then I need you to keep going, all right? And now this whole assembly is spinning. I'm concerned if I place this, it's going to become a separate craft, which we absolutely cannot have. So if all right, hold on. I need you to just hold position, please. You. I need you to flip over. And I need you to move towards... Oh, boy. The range is 10 meters? Oh, for construction. Okay. For some reason, when you said the record, I thought you meant like the longest range anyone has ever blanked is 10 meters, and I was very confused. But I see now you were talking about orbital construction ranges, which is fine. Speaking of which, Rillip, you have kids. Have you watched Bluey with them? I keep hearing about this new cartoon, Bluey. It's about a dog named Bluey, not to be confused with Blue from Blue's Clues. And it's apparently quite good. If you can blank at 10 meters, then good for you. Mighty Stews watches Bluey. Nice. Oh, Rillip's kids are all teens now because he's a boomer. Right, I always forget. You know, you wouldn't think that Rillip would be a boomer, but then you listen to him talk for a bit and you're like, oh, I get it. Okay, Grandpa. It's time to go to bed. Oh, yeah, Bluey is a girl dog, right? I haven't seen the show. I watched a YouTube video about it today. That's the only reason. I've also heard Northern Lion talk about it. Full disclosure. I've not watched the show. I probably will not watch the show. I do not have kids. And I'm out of electric charge. And this rocket does not have solar panels. Are you kidding me? No, I am not. There's no kidding here at all. This is 100%. This is a classic Star Shard situation here, where there is no power. I even read that in the engineer's report. Yep. Time for more EVA construction. Okay. Yep. Cloudguard, where are you? Jesus. Okay. Just way the hell over here now. Well, here we go. Let's go install this stupid solar panel on your friend's ships, and then hopefully the sun comes out soon before just stripping this thing down for parts, huh? Hold on, right, we got to do this first. Okay, so go back, and then I need you to start going forward. There we go. Almost there. Almost there. Mighty Stu says, kids were watching Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves the other day. That's such a fun movie. I like the part where they go in the like Hot Wheels cars and they just kind of ride down the track. I've always wanted to do that. Unfortunately, you can't shrink yourself in real life, and it costs money if you want to like go to a theme park or whatever. Okay, now I'm trapped. Chat. Okay, there we go. Okay, is this? You know, orbital construction sucks. By the way, can I just say that? Stupid fucking game. Okay, have your solar panel. Yep, get it on there. Now, turn that off. Unfortunately, the sun is currently not available. So that's cool. But hey, you know what is? Just turn that off. Okay, this is available. Let's set the Mun station as the target. If that's even an option at this point. There's too many freaking things in the way. Okay, set as target. Where's the docking? Oh, there it is. Oh, you can't set it as target, huh? How do you set something as target? No, 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 no. Oh, God. You can't set it as target because there's too many things. Chad, I'm never playing this game again. Do not ask. Do not ask me to play Kerbal Space Program 1 again. I'm done. Imagine the economic implications of being able to shrink things. There was a movie, it was called Downsizing, and it's got Matt Damon in it. It's not great. All right, activate. Start going towards this thing. You can set a docking port as a target if you're within 200 meters. Okay, I gotta be within 200 meters. Got it. Oh. Where is Cloud Guard even? I've lost track of... Oh, there she is. Okay, she's fine. You could eat a whole meal, which is just a crumb. Yeah. I've been playing Grounded. Or I guess I haven't been playing in a while. But I played Grounded, and yeah, you're shrunk down, you're in a backyard, it's super fun, you're fighting bugs and eating, like, people food that it's just laying around the yard. Okay, please point at the target. Thank you. So yeah, I don't know how Urban manages to find the strength to play this game day after day, month in, month out, constantly coming up with new ways to, like, squeeze every last drop of content. Maybe it's because he doesn't play on hard. Maybe that's a him thing. But I can't change that now. It's not an option. And I don't know. Maybe a good night's sleep will change my mind or something. See, this has solar panels on it. It also has tons of batteries. The one thing it doesn't have is monoprop. I mean, we could, if we had some ore, we could make some. But we don't have it. Rilip says, Star Shard, I need it to be punished. Oh, this is me saying this. I need it to be punishing. This game's too easy. This game is there's a difference between a game being difficult and a game being bullshit. The claw thing is just bullshit. And that none of this would have happened if not for the claw. So that's a stupid rule. Or they should at least make it very clear that the claw does not allow fuel to transfer between the parts. I mean, you guys have seen me play XCOM. I guess I don't play it on the hardest difficulty because that would be like impossible mode or whatever, but I play on classic, which is considered the hard mode. That's never been an issue. Oh, the sun is back. Nice. Okay, so you can open up the solar panel now. Start getting some sun on that, and then we can get the SAS going again. All right, hold it right there. Cloud Guard is coming in hot. That could have been bad. Now we grab that. We go install it on the miner, which should be just doing nothing. All right, so Cloud Guard. Go ahead and grab that, and we're gonna slap it right on there. Is there a way to like arrest a Kerbal's movement in space? I'm thinking no. That would be too easy. I guess I could have them attached to a ladder. Okay. Plow guard, I need you to chill out for a second. Okay, next. We need to get this piece over here. So you go here. We did the target. The claw disrespected me for the last time. Am I the asshole for yeeting a claw into space because it disrespected me? No jury in the world would convict me. They would be like, oh, you were using the claw in KSP? Yeah, no, he's free to go. In fact, we should pay him for having to deal with such bullshit. Wasn't Urban like messing around with the claw on his Mooner base the other day and it like shot off at light speed? Not the asshole. You paid for the claw. Your claw, your rules. Because I saw that bit and I'm like, yep, that's what happens when you use the claw. And then here I am using the claw. Because I didn't learn. I didn't listen to my own advice. I never trust claws. Now I have an extra reason not to trust them. They're shady. The whole ship exploded and went to pieces. See? Do you see what you get when you mess with the claw? You get the horns. Oh, jeez, we're still so far away. I miss having RCS. It was so nice. All right. I also don't know how we managed to use so much electric charge. Just, I guess because we had to like use the RCS and stuff, not the RCS, the reaction wheels to move the ship around constantly, and we have no generation. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, there we go. We'll get it up to 4 and then we'll turn around. And turn. Then we got to get close. Cloud guard will grab another docking port and put it on the tip. Then we will dock, this time without the claw, and also somehow without the RCS, because we don't have it. Well, we might have enough to do this part. We just have to put on the fine controls, I think, and that should hopefully make things a little bit less intense. Music is far too soothing for my mood right now. I need something angry sounding. Chat, what's a good space game with angry sounding music? Maybe Star Fox? Or Metroid? Or I know Rilip is always going on and on about Sins of the Solar Empire. What kind of music does that have? Elite? Does Elite even have music? Or is, I guess not Elite Dangerous, one of the other ones probably. You don't remember the soundtrack from Sins? Okay. And here I thought Rilip was the biggest Sins of the Solar Empire fan in the universe. Turns out he's just a big fat phony. Okay, Cloud Guard, you're up. Where are you? There you are. And Cloud Guard is the real MVP here, putting in the extra hours to fix this situation. There we go. Hopefully there's enough EVA propellant. Yeah, there is. We're not even halfway through. Rebel Galaxy was a space game with a great soundtrack. All right, maybe we'll check that out. Let me finish this whole bunch of nonsense first. Okay, so grab the part. And I guess we'll slap it on here first. And then we'll just kind of move it up the chassis. Mostly licensed? Oh, okay, never mind then. I'm not gonna deal with that. I already got banned in France thanks to you, Rillip. I'm not gonna risk getting banned in the rest of the world too. Okay, how do I there we go. Okay, we did it. Now we just got to do it again because I think it got a little goofed up there at the end. All right, there we go. Part is now attached. So, step 2. Cloud Guard. I want you to hop in with these guys real quick. I know they're not your normal crew, but I need you to get a ride. The next up, we're going to control from here. And we are going to head over in this direction. There's the docking port. Set as target. Front towards target. Let's go. That's the wrong direction. Can you turn around, please? Keep going. Keep going. Is Rebel Galaxy, is that a JRPG? That sounds like a JRPG. I might be thinking of something else, though. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to get real close, and then we're going to have to do some kind of, not a JRPG, more like a Western in space. What does that mean? Like Firefly? Or, well, Star Trek wasn't a Western in space. It was described as a Wagon Train to the Stars, which was a TV show at the time. Wagon Train was. Okay, control from here. Jeb, you're going to be the real brains of this operation. I need you to set this as target, and I need you to point. Jeb, please. Jeb. Jeb, my dude. Where are you? Shouldn't Jeb be able to aim it? Whatever. We'll figure it out. Oh, I know what we can do. Okay. Hold up, chat. Why am I getting no resources from this? What is happening? What the heck? Did I break something? Jeb is the brains. Apparently not, because I can't get him to actually do anything. I think we broke the game. Hold on, I can't revert? Are we time warping or something? What the heck? Chat, what is going on here? Jeb's in the cupola. But I can't even see their portraits. Like something got screwed up here. Okay, I can extend the landing legs, but I can't go back to, like, I'm trying to go back to the KSC. Okay, that lets me go back. This lets me go back. This does not. Something got borked. All right, hold on. Take me to the Space Center, please. Oh, this is a comedy of errors, champ. Well, more like a tragedy, because it's not funny. At least not for me. Maybe you guys are finding this hilarious. All right, recover that. Okay, let's try getting back out there. Jeb should be in the Mark II. No, he can command from the cupola. It's fine. The issue is, or maybe he can't. I don't know. We'll try that. It was being weird, and I don't know why. There was something funky going on. Something a little sus. All right, now, okay, now we can see. See, look, it's fine now. Just something got screwed up, and I don't know why. Just another bug in KSP. Probably has something to do with orbital construction or whatever. Control from here. Point at target. There we go. All right, that's what we need to do to make this work. Now you are also going to point at target. Yep, Jeb, just keep it going, keep it going. Unfortunately, they don't have enough stars, so we're gonna have to do this manually. Okay. Slowing it down there, boss. Should have put in one of those large reaction wheels. That would have really helped us out here. So once we're lined up, I'm gonna put on fine controls, and we're gonna switch. We're gonna use the RCS as sparingly as possible to line up a docking maneuver here. There we go. We have started. No, go closer to them. Go in that direction. How much RCS we got left? And that's okay. We've used up 1 unit of RCS thus far. Okay. The worst part is about this is gonna be that we still have to like put everything back together when we're done. But at the very least, we can get this thing sent on its journey, and we can crash this stupid piece of garbage into the surface of the Mun and get some science for it. Because what did we say? We took this thing off and we took both docking ports off. We'll have to yank the docking ports back off, put them back on here, put the claw back on here, and then dispose of it in an environmentally friendly way by crashing it into the surface of the Mun. And our monoprop here, because again, we still have a very limited supply. Gonna use the main engine there. Environmentally friendly way of disposal. Explosions. Yeah, imagine if debris actually caused issues in this game. Whether that's the Kessler effect or, I don't know, like debris sites became radioactive or something, depending on the type of engine. I don't know. That could be an interesting challenge, having to contend with that. The current way to deal with it is to just click delete in the tracking station and just forget about it. Okay, here we go. Good. So what, how long has it been since I started the stream? What time is it? It's 7:30 already? It's already halftime. We haven't even got to the main mission yet. This is now the main mission of the stream. I might want to check my orbit. No, my orbit's fine. We're locked in with the fuel tanker. I look very close to the surface. I mean, yeah, we are at 13 kilometers, but that's where the Mun station is orbiting. I'm the main mission, yes. I am now the main mission. Yeah, we need to go a little bit faster than this. This is getting ridiculous. I don't have all freaking day. Already wasted 9 hours of my life at work today. I'm not gonna waste the remaining time I have after work to be miserable. Not this time. Time to go, yeah, time to go full throttle. Just slam right through it. It'll be like that scene from The Last Jedi that everybody likes, but then they hate the movie. Like, oh, but actually, you can't do that in Star Wars because blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. Still a pretty cool scene, though. Okay. It does. Okay, let's talk about Star Wars, because that's somehow less of a obnoxious topic to discuss than KSP right now. So in that scene where Holdo is like, I'm just gonna go hyperspace right into the main ship, we're gonna do like a kamikaze attack. Did they ever like explain anybody that's somehow tangentially related to like maintaining the lore of Star Wars? Did they ever explain why the rebels don't just do that all the time in the original trilogy? All right, get out of here. Finally. Oh. Or is it just kind of like they just hand waved it away? Mandalorian season 3, yeah. I'm not gonna watch it because I didn't watch the first 2 seasons and I hate Star Wars. But if it's got Grogu in it, Emmykins might watch a couple episodes. Because she likes cute things. There's a few reasons, but none of them are great. Yeah, that sounds about right. Why is it so hard for them to find people who like Star Wars to make Star Wars content? Are they just, is it like a deliberate thing where they're like, oh, you like Star Wars? Yeah, we don't really want you to like work on this then, because we're specifically looking for people who hate Star Wars to work on Star Wars. Okay. Ugh. Next. What are we doing with this, all this extra fuel, I wonder? Because we can't put it in here because there's a big old heat shield blocking the way. I guess we could go deposit it into the station, which isn't too far away. All right, Cloud Guard. Thanks for helping. You can get back into the main ship now. It can go in the upper part of the docked ship. I already filled both of them up. All the fuel tanks are full on the docked ship, yes. So what I would say is I could put a docking port and then attach it, but I have no way to control this then. So what we're gonna do... Oh wait, I know what we can do. No, that wouldn't work. I was gonna say I could undock here, but there's too many like layers that I'd have to work through to get it to work. So I think we're just gonna undock it. Yeah, I think we're done here. So go ahead and undock. That's like the last of the monopropellant there that I just used to burst away. So Geofold, who is our other engineer out here. So Sartari's got a good point. They threw out all the Star Wars extended universe stuff when they started making the new trilogy, or when Disney bought the franchise, basically. Which is probably fine, because there's some real garbage in the extended universe. I mean, there's some good stuff too. People are always like, oh my god, the Throd trilogy is amazing. Oh, it changed my life when I read it when I was like 12. But then there's stuff like The Glove of Darth Vader, where like the Emperor reveals... Okay, I actually don't remember what happens in that book. Does my vehicle have enough to get home now? No, probably not. But I don't really care. That's like the least of my priorities for this thing. All right. I'm just gonna land this thing while we can, because I don't want to have to deal with it. Actually, let me just lower my periaps. Oh, my periaps is already at 10. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna go put these parts back, and then we're gonna stop dealing with it. So you go toward the Mun station. which we can now target. I want to control from here. I also want to control from here now. There. Good. Okay. Back to what we were working on. I stranded 2 Kerbals to save 3. They're not stranded. They're just not coming home right away. There's a difference. So how much Delta V do we have? We have 814. We have enough to get home. It only takes from orbit like 300. So they're not stranded at all. The hardest part is going to be trying to put everything back the way that it was before we leave. We'll just burn a little bit here. Do a little burny wernies. And then flip. And yeah, once I dump the tank, Relip's got a good point, we'll have more Delta V, so if anything, I would really like to put this extra fuel into the Mun station before we leave, because that would provide more fuel for future missions, even though there aren't going to be any. What on earth is that hand petting? What the heck? Is that like a guinea pig? Or a hamster or something? It's a little fella there. I like it. Actually one of the easier animated emotes to make. You can just, there's like a little maker that you put your static picture into, and then it turns it into an animated emote. It's really cool. I have not done it because I think I'm out of emote slots. I need to get more people to sub to this channel to unlock more emote slots. If you know anybody that like just has money laying around and they want to see more emotes on this channel for whatever reason, send them my way. We'll get them hooked up. Also, shout out to Sartari, who is going to be working on the art for the stream eventually when I get around to figuring out what exactly I need. Again, it's still January. I'm an accountant. I'm very busy. I haven't had an opportunity to really sit down and think about it, so... Oh, but Starshard, what do you do on the weekends? Yeah, well... That's when I try to play video games. I say as I'm playing a video game. That's when I play good video games. You guys don't get to see that. It is tax season, yeah, but I don't do taxes, so that's not really an issue. It's more of a year-end close situation. Like everything, all the books have to be nice and squeaky clean for when the auditors show up next month. It's like a whole thing. Yet you won't stream the Cthulhu. It's extremely cringe because it's people playing a role-playing game. I know everybody is like, oh, but you know, Matt Mercer does Critical Role and he's really cool. Like, yeah, he's also like a professional actor. Whereas with me and Emmykins and possibly an Alien, we're just kind of goofing around a little bit. We love the cringe. All right. Maybe. I'm hesitant because I personally don't like watching people, like other people, play role-playing games. It feels a little voyeuristic to me, but maybe that's what people like. I don't know. Or you might have somebody in chat that's like, oh, that's not how the rules of D&D work, or whatever game you're playing. It's like, yeah, dude, we're not playing exactly by the rules. I had to dumb it down. Satari says Critical Role and Dimension 20 are both cringe to me. No, they're cringe to me too. I'm just saying people watch those. Like, I cannot watch that. I would immediately just be like, oh, this is so weird. Like people acting, and it's like, I think it's just a thing that I have. Maybe Sartari, you've got the same thing. That where you see somebody doing something and you like feel embarrassed for them. But again, those are professional actors who are doing that. Now imagine it's just like a bunch of people who one of whom has never played a game before, one of whom is like still a beginner, and the other one who is running the game but is also not very good. Depends on the mood you're in. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'll talk to everybody. Maybe we'll set something up once they're a little more comfortable playing the game, where it's a little more produced. We can have like artwork and like music going on in the background and make it a little spooky. We'll have face cams instead of just, you know, voices. Because right now we just play over Discord with very little. There's no production value, basically. It's me talking in a Discord voice call with the other two. And why did the music stop, YouTube? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Apparently a lot. Also, I would like to get more players. I reached out to Pelu, but Pelu has not gotten back to me yet. So if you know any other streamers who might be interested in joining a Call of Cthulhu or other role-playing game that I would be running, so, you know, keep that in mind. It would be me. That could be a deal breaker for some people. We are still looking for more players. Schedule is TBD. Probably Tuesdays. Probably every other Tuesday, barring somebody having to miss a session or whatever. My typical rule as a GM is that the game doesn't go unless everybody's there, but I know some people are a little more fast and loose with that. I stopped a little too early, didn't I? We're still almost there. It's fine. We'll keep it going. Radio Free Kerbin might? All right, I'll talk to Radio Free Kerbin. I don't know if I guess I haven't really talked to him very much because he streams at the same time as me. It's a little tough to be in someone's chat at the same time you're streaming. Although I have seen somebody do it. It's really weird. You know what, chat? While I'm here, this is a little pre-game for the halftime coming up here. I've DM'd once and played a handful of times and decided I absolutely hate playing. I can deal with people being silly when I get a chance to destroy them, but when they're on my team, I'm unable to adapt. All right. Some wise words.
But the deal is that the woman didn't realize who's an associate. Her name was Jess or something, Jessica. That when questioning me about Starbucks and its lattes, that it's a concoction of milk.
Milk.
The John Stewart woman associate.
Milk.
I said, yes, it is a concoction of milk with some flavoring in it. Yes.
And coffee.
And I said to her that milk is something that's produced by the mammary glands. And
yep.
It is a body fluid.
Yes.
However, albeit produced by the mammary glands, and people tend to like its taste. It tends to nourish people. It tends to give life. It's probably, it's a strange thing that milk comes from the mammary glands and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I said that semen, because I had this thing going back a year ago with me talking about semen and Starbucks lattes, and they do put it in there. Many people slammed me and said I should get off of it. One guy wrote me and told me he wasn't going to send me any more offerings until I stopped talking about semen in Starbucks coffee. I told him to keep his offerings. But at any rate, the semen is another kind of milk. It's something that's produced by the testicle glands of a man.
It's crazy.
People tend to like
milk man.
Produced by the mammary
I'm glad
glands
nobody
of a
submitted
woman.
this video for halftime because I would have laughed.
Figured out that people tend to like semen that's produced by the testicle glands of a man. So what's the big deal? If they mix milk and semen together, makes for some people a nice taste. Now I don't go to Starbucks. I don't drink coffee.
Oh, and not him though. He doesn't go to Starbucks.
But when I said that, I know they're not going to air that. I know they're going to edit it. I know they're going to put that on the air. They're not going to do that. But don't argue with me. Don't you argue with me.
Don't argue with him, Chad. He knows what he's talking
Milk,
about.
Mammary glands, semen, testicle glands, Both are naturally produced by the body, and a lot of people tend to like them. So Starbucks has figured it out. So they blend a little semen synthetic with their synthetic blends of milk. And people drink Starbucks coffee. I don't, and I will not. And I advise you, don't drink it either, unless you'll drink some synthetic semen.
There you go, champ. Yeah, it's the testicle glands of a man.
Pastor Manning, to say you're
Hold on.
controversial is an understatement.
There we go. We need to hear the rest of that. Yeah, that's a guaranteed video to probably get a chuckle out of me. If you can find that video, possibly the weirdest conspiracy theory. Maybe it makes no sense. First of all, like, okay, Starbucks is putting semen in their coffee, sure. But the milk that they get is from cows, so I don't know what is the implication here exactly. Also, we need the music back on now. That's what Starbucks wants you to think. Satari loves conspiracy theories. Like the stupid ones are certainly fun. Cow nipples provide milk, therefore milk is produced by the mammary glands of a cow. Semen is produced by the testicle glands of a bull. And a lot of people tend to like it. I'm going the wrong way. No, 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 no. Turn around. There we go. I forgot I gotta take the docking port off first. Oh boy. Slow it down. Yeah, it'll be really cool in KSP 2 when I don't have to deal with this nonsense. Okay, now put the claw back on. There we go. Then grab the docking port. Hold on. Grab the docking port, please. Hello? No. No, 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 no. There we go. Grab it. Down. Over. Down. So try like stupid ones, crazy ones, ones that sound almost real. Big one, small one, some as big as your head. Udders look like penises. Maybe that's... I mean, okay, so... for those of you guys who don't know, that's Pastor Manning. He's a weirdo, first of all. But he's also unintentionally hilarious. Because of the thing, his like weird... the things that he gets hung up on. For example, the Starbucks semen latte thing. Like why, how, when, where? Like why does that even come up in like conversation? It's just like Satari, it's just stupid. Like what exactly, what's the conspiracy? Starbucks, okay, Starbucks puts semen in their lattes. Okay, then what? That's the conspiracy? To what end? Oh, because a lot of people tend to like the taste. I guess. I don't know if that's much of a conspiracy. War. Oh, war, right. The war on Christmas. So this is their strategy. I still don't understand. Maybe it makes sense in his mind. All right, I owe you guys a halftime. There's a ton of videos. I'm probably gonna laugh. It's weird how much he insists people like the taste. Exactly. Like, did he read the semenology book that I couldn't actually get through on stream because people got too grossed out? Is that it? Did he find a copy of that and he was like, oh, I didn't know you could make, 300 different alcoholic beverages with this. People love semen. They do. Well, not everybody. Some people really hate those guys. Now, everybody loves Seaman, the game for the Sega Dreamcast, with the weird fish guy. That's a classic. Classic. It's the hat. When I was in language school, there was a seaman in my class. He wasn't in the same group as me, but he was, oh no, he was in the same group. And sometimes they would wear their dress uniforms, which are like the classic sailor uniforms. And yeah, it was pretty cool outfit. Whereas the army dress uniform is just really boring. When I was in, it was just like a green suit basically, and then when I was getting out, they had changed it to the blue suit. I don't know why. I don't know why they would change it, but whatever. Also, when I was in, so when I first joined the army, here's some free army stories for you guys. When I first got in, the hat that you wore, because you have to wear a hat, obviously, was the beret. So everybody in basic training, you would get a black beret. And then if you were, you know, whatever, you could get like a maroon beret or a green beret or a tan beret or whatever, depending on if you were high speed. When I was getting out, they had switched back to the patrol cap, which is just like basically a baseball cap with camouflage on it. And yeah, blue, exactly. It was a blue, it's called the like dress blues. Green berets are special forces, I believe. But that's part of the army. Maybe I could be wrong. I always assumed that even when I was in, because I didn't know any better. Okay. I mean, we have to take the solar panel off. We can't leave the solar panel on forever. So I'm going to have Geofold hop out. He's going to go put the solar panel back where it belongs. And then we're going to... Hold on. Go back. All right, go forward. And now prepare to go down. Keep going, keep going. All right, so there's our target right there. All right, perfect. Just slap this guy right there. Nope. Yeah, I was afraid that was gonna happen. Okay, dude, let's fix that up. It was very close. I wish I could get you to like stop moving relative to the craft. That's probably good enough. So why don't you go hop back in your little spaceship and fly on back to Kerbin. Army Special Forces, there you go. See? But yeah, they were phasing out the beret when I was getting out in 2012. But they were also phasing out the green dress uniform. So, you know, you take the good with the bad. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pause the game and we're gonna head over to halftime because I know everybody's sitting around waiting to watch me laugh at something. So what do we have tonight, chat? We have quite a few funny internet video submissions. Clips. I got clipped. Oh boy. Rilla put my clip in Urban's Discord. Thank you, Rilla. I'm sure it's hilarious. So here we go. We are, oh God, right, this one that Emmykins put up on Monday. I'm sure I'm gonna laugh at this because I was laughing so hard the other day. So let's go ahead and pause that. I will get you guys over to where I'm at. Just kidding, I don't have to do that. There it is. Okay, here we go. Video numero uno, prepare for beans. Here they are. They're right here, everyone. I still have them. There's a barf bean in there somewhere. Here we go.
And I was suffering from chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder.
That's just a lady.
Was asthma,
Yes, Mike, that's a woman.
emphysema, bronchitis.
What's so funny about her?
There's the inhalers that were full of steroids.
I think there's something wrong with
I
you.
don't even use those steroids.
What are you even laughing at? The background?
No, the things that are wrong with her.
What?
All the things wrong with
Damn.
her.
Watching Mike lose it at a poor old woman is just too much for me. I can't handle it.
Drop.
It's just it's so ridiculous. Oh, I gotta eat a bean. I deserve that. I'm a horrible person. Yeah, Emmykins knows the videos that are gonna make me laugh because she lives here and she watches she knows what I watch that I find funny. So here we go. First bean of the night. First bean of the week, actually. Unless did I eat a bean on Monday? I can't remember. Oh, here we go. Okay, we got I believe, chat, you can observe the bean. This is either Stinky Socks or Tutti Frutti. So let's give that one a go. I think it's Tutti Frutti. Yeah, she's doing her Mr. Robot thing tonight over on Aliens channel. So she is she's indisposed. Yeah, that's Tutti Frutti. All right, let's watch a couple more. We'll see if anybody besides my own producer / moderator can make me laugh here. Wait until the end. Okay, Rilip, I'll wait until the end. So this is a forklift fail. Let me drink some water quick. My whole mouth just has completely dried out.
Psyched. They got their high mass back. Now they can get the stuff off the top shelf. Guy on the right over here. He's already two-wheeling it. They got a fat kid they usually stick on a counterweight, but he called out sick today. Guy on the left, he's in there deeper. So he's got all four wheels on the ground. Good news is it's a Lindy, so if you fuck up, I mean, you're doing the world a favor, to be honest with you. So they got to come down together. Guy on the left, he's late for lunch, so he's in a rush. Guy on the right starting to panic. He's doing a fucking endo. He's he's up in the ground. Oh yeah, here we go. Boom, shakalaka. Broke off the mast, broke off the axle, put the thing back on the flatbed, sent it back to the shop. You're all fired.
What were they? Oh. Thanks, Atari. I'll watch it again.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
No, not Northern Lion. I'm gonna laugh at that.
So these guys are pretty psyched.
Okay, we're doing it again.
Back. Now they can get the stuff off the top shelf. Guy on the right over here. He's already two-wheeling it. They got a fat kid they usually stick on a counterweight, but he called out sick today. Guy on the left, he's in there deeper. So he's got all four wheels on the ground. Good news is it's a Lindy, so if you fuck up, I mean, you're doing the world a favor, to be honest with you. So they got to come down together. Guy on the left, he's late for lunch, so he's in a rush. Guy on the right starting to panic. He's doing a fucking endo. He's he's up in the ground. Oh yeah, here we go. Boom, shakalaka. Broke off the mast, broke off the axle, put the thing back on the flatbed, sent it back to the shop. You're all fired.
That's pretty good. That's good stuff, Rilip. You're getting closer. I feel like every time we do one of these, you're getting a little bit closer. This next one is from Mighty Stoosh, who submitted this video called Riddle Me This, Batman. Yes, Batman.
There's no escape, Riddler. Where are the bombs?
Not so fast, Batman. Answer my riddle and I shall tell all that you want. Get it wrong and Gotham shall fall.
Damn you, Riddler.
I have cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have water but no fish.
I'm Matt.
What am I? What are you doing?
No, I'm just Matt.
Did you just... Try this for size. I come from a mine and get surrounded by wood always. Everyone... Okay, I see what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything.
No, I clearly see...
Pencil lead.
You've just been Googling these?
What? No, I was just telling Robin about how he's really missing out
You
here.
know, I put a lot of time and effort into these, with the riddles and everything.
Yeah, well, it's kind of weird. I can just find all of these riddles online. Isn't that kind of just strange?
You know how difficult it is to get away with putting like 5 bombs across the city wearing green spandex?
Maybe just don't.
You know, Batman, I really don't have any friends or anything. This is like my one social interaction of the month, and you're kind of ruining it for me right now.
Okay, I hear you. Counterpoint. You're a terrorist.
Oh, so all of a sudden that justifies you cheating?
In every conceivable way.
Oh.
Yeah, take that, Riddler. Okay, so there's a fun little Batman YouTube poop type thing. Is this... Okay, this next one is also from Mighty Stoosh. Mighty Stoosh has submitted quite a few. We're going to watch one of these for now. I see this appears to be like a Joel Haver type animation, perhaps. But maybe I'm off a little bit. This is Unsurpassables.
Thank you everyone for coming.
It is like a Joel Haver type animation.
Let's begin.
So there's Mayor Lewis.
Boy, I hope I win this year, but Jazz, you always do better than I do.
Yeah, well maybe if you weren't so slow, I wouldn't beat you every year.
Really, Abigail? Again? You know this event is for children.
Oh, I know, but I just love this event so much and I'm so competitive.
Oh, who's this?
It's the new guy.
Local farmer boy wants to try the egg Okay, sure, sweetie, you go ahead and try.
Yeah, but you better watch out, because I'm really good.
All right, everyone.
I can see where this is going already, because I've done this egg hunt so many times.
No, oh my god, he pushed her.
I did... Okay. I wasn't expecting the shove on Jazz there.
How does it know where they all are? Stop going for them. Leave some for Vincent. Oh my god.
Thanks.
This is really good. That was great, Mighty Stoosh. You also, you're getting closer. But I already ate a bean, and I think we're already over like the 10-minute mark. So thanks everybody who submitted. I will pick it up on the next link on Friday, but we're gonna get back to Kerbals now, even though I really don't want to. So here we go. Yeah, there's like a program you can use that will... Yours is only going to be funny today, Sartari? Okay, hold on. Are you sure? Is it because of the claw? I see it. I probably wouldn't laugh at it. So don't feel too bad that I didn't get to it. Maybe I'll laugh at it when I'm reminiscing on Friday. You want me? Okay, you guys want me to do Sartari's. All right, hold on. We'll do Sartari's. It's just an MP4. You literally... there's not a link to click on. It's just on Discord. You guys know the scene. It's the little green aliens in Toy Story pointing up and saying the claw. Yeah, never let it be said I'm not a man of the people. You got to give the people what they want. You cut it yourself? Oh, okay. Sartari, hold on. Do you do video editing by chance? Sartari's a jack of all trades, I think. Do you just happen to have a copy of Toy Story on hand? You were able to just like rip that part out? That's pretty impressive if so. Okay. Let's extend out the solar panels here. Extend it, please. Thank you. Control from here. Winner up. There we go. We should send a video of that frog ringtone. Oh, Crazy Frog? Nice. I was actually thinking... Hold on, I can just do it now. This doesn't count if I laugh at this, by the way. I'm not gonna show the video. I'm just gonna play the audio.
You're so yummy and so sweet, simply alright and proper. I like your fat wake about you, but where your skin and bones I couldn't cuddle up on you. You are so yummy, 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 fat, fat, fat. So yummy, 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 fat, fat, fat. You pass the cloud in summer and keep me warm in winter. Plus you got my funny sound after every dinner.
Get Molly on your phone. That's Molly, another competing ringtone with Crazy Frog. Atari has been so I've tried using DaVinci Resolve. I think I just am not cut out for video editing at all. Or on the other hand, I don't like have a lot of time to do it because I'm either at work streaming or trying not to think about the like existential crisis of my life by playing video games. So you've never heard the Molly song. I had also never heard the Molly song until recently. But it's one of those Jamster things. Might want to turn off SAS. Oh, crap, you're right. All right, good call. I don't even want to be using this right now. This was just to blast me away from the space station. Okay, time to switch to the AIOSCMV. Does anybody remember what that stands for? I completely forgot. It's like autonomous something lunar vehicle. I don't know. Okay, so next thing we want to do is land near some ore, which, hey, how convenient. There's some right there in the canyon. Let's go. Flip it around real quick. There's the canyon. It's coming up. Hurry up, guys, come on. Flip it around. All right, thrust to weight is 5.58. That's not great, but I've seen worse. Also, let's get ready on the... Yeah, keep that experiment. Let's go. We're coming down in the canyons, boys. Don't worry, my gear is good. My gear all checks out. And we should have plenty of Delta V to work with here. Plus, we're going to drop. This thing does have mining equipment built in. So even if we get low on Delta V, we can just stop and mine for a little bit. And then everything will be good. At least that's the way I see it. Come on. Slow it on down there. And there we go. Now we're just going to gently drift down, hopefully to a flat spot at the bottom of the canyon where we can proceed to do our mining. Wow, what a canyon. Yeah, this is one of the 2 canyons on the Mun. This is probably the most popular one because it's on the equator, so it's the easiest to get to. There's another one somewhere else, I think further up. Why are we mining up here anyway? Because I wanted to get all of the science from the Mun, so I'm just gonna hop between the various locations on the Mun, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, Rilip? Is that acceptable? That does make sense. Yeah, because we want to hit every single biome with every single experiment that we can. So I built this thing so it could land, mine, refine, collect science, and then go to the next location. And that theoretically should let us collect every piece of science from the Mun. You were thinking of mining for a purpose of making fuel for something else. No, it's about the infinite hopping. It's all about the infinite hopping. So let's slow it on down. We're looking for as flat a spot as we can find. That might not be possible down here in the canyon. I don't know. I haven't been on this side in a while. We may have to like hop up here or something, or go down here. I think we'll be all right. And then I also want to send the same design to Minmus, because then we can get all the science on Minmus, and then we should have all the science we can get besides like stripping Kerbin Bear, which I refuse to do on principle because it'll take so long and give us so little science that... Oh yeah, right, I forgot we were on orbit mode there. So yeah, that's how I plan to get all the science and then unlock the tech tree. And then if that doesn't work, screw it. I should probably go look for a tree, and that doesn't give me much either. But I guess we can go look for one just for the heck of it. All right, what is the incline? That's not... Incline's a little bit less ideal than I would like, but I think we can maybe work with it. Why am I wobbling so much? What the heck? Okay, yeah, nope, that's too much inclination. Let's go down a little bit. Try to get to the bottom of the canyon here. I should also be controlling from here. Control point up, yeah. Slow it down, slow it down. Shoot me in this direction. Anyway, so the infinite hopping is going to be useful because there's probably going to be a lot of this going on. Especially with some of the rougher biomes. I mean, there's got to be like a somewhat flat spot down here, right? It can't just end in a point. Like down here maybe will be flatter. Also, so I think you guys, somebody of you might remember from one of the more recent Kerbal streams, we were talking about KSP, but with Kerbal being flat, like a flat Earth type situation. Apparently that is a mod that does exist because I saw a YouTube video about it. So I might, I don't know, maybe I'll check that out at some point. Probably not. I just thought it was cool that somebody went ahead and made that as a mod. Getting some weird graphical issues down here. You guys might be able to see. Probably something to do with shadows. We will unfortunately have to contend with the lack of sunlight down here due to the fact that it's the bottom of a canyon. All right, this is relatively flat. Not quite flat enough. That's much flatter right there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Please refrain from flipping over. Come on. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Radial out, radial out. Why is this? I should have put a reaction wheel on here. This is insane. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. This is really hard to control, chat. Why is it like this? That's why I always warn about retro. Yeah. What is it? Okay, it's trying to point me radial out. That's why it's doing that. I was like, why does it keep like trying to change where I'm pointing? But I figured it out. Okay. No, you're right, Rilip. You're right. I should have listened. We're gonna run out of Delta V, aren't we? All right. It's really hard to land in this canyon, I think. Maybe I shouldn't even bother. Okay, turn around. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go land somewhere else for now, and then we'll come back to the canyon later. Because I need to refuel here. We're running low on fuel already, and I haven't even managed to land on the Mun yet. Kind of embarrassing, to be honest. It also doesn't help this thing is like super tall. And I probably could have made the base wider now that I'm looking at it. Probably use the bigger girders to stick out more. That may have been wise. Or maybe put some RCS on it. Could have been useful. Let's go look for a landing spot that is suitable for this monstrosity. Okay, retro. This looks pretty good right here. I would be fine with landing here. All right. So we'll try Rilip's trick of landing radial out here in a second. Please land. Please land. Yeah, this is a lot nicer. It's a much better place to land, I think. Good thing I filled up. Yes, it is. Yeah, imagine trying to land this, like, but I don't have enough fuel to keep me alive, right? That could have been awful. Ah, beautiful touchdown. There we go. All right, it's a little wonky looking, to be sure, but it'll do. Deploy the drills. Open up the solar panels. Open the radiators. And now is the time to begin the drilling. All right, beautiful. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of vibration. So what? Want to fight about it? I mean, yes, I would prefer if it wasn't bouncing around so much. But I can't do anything about that now, chat. All right, well, in the meantime, let's get some science going. Seismic. Oh, we're still in the canyons? Nice. This counts as the canyons. I'll take it. Erdon. Take the data, take the data, take the data, collect the data, take the data, log gravity data, keep the data, take the data. Get up here, collect the data, restore, conduct the data, keep it, collect it, restore. Okay, the bouncing is a little obnoxious, I will admit. I don't know how to fix that. Is it just because the drillers are intersecting the surface? Should I have put them higher up, maybe? Just don't time warp while looking at it. Yeah, good idea. Okay, well, we managed to do that. Now we just have to, I don't know, wait. So let's check on our other missions. Maybe we can actually get a contract or something going. If you increase the strength of the legs, that might help. Maybe. Extract ore from Minmus and deliver it to Kerbin. Rescue Mavi, rescue Tanner. Extract ore from Gilly and deliver it to Eve. Acquire 2,900 units of fresh ore from Gilly. Have it in your vessel. Put the ore in orbit of Eve. Oh, just in orbit. That's not that bad. After you accept this contract, you can view the rover in the tracking station, evaluate the missing parts, and make a plan to move it to the target waypoint. You'll likely need to send an engineer to attach parts to the rover. Remember when we did this one? And I ended up not having to do anything? I don't think we're going to get that lucky twice in a row. So let's grab the Conquistador Mark II tug. And where is this guy? There he is. Let's fly. Oh, Chad, I really don't want to. Can I stop playing KSP, please? I don't think I can take much more of it. It's so painful. Also, how do I gotta disable target. What else could I play, chat? Rillip, what should I play? I guess I already said RimWorld, right? You can stop anytime you want. You're the man now, dog. Thanks, Rillip. I needed that. I needed someone to tell me I'm the man now, dog. Just like in that movie where it turns out the guy is a dog. Okay, let's plan our maneuver. Oh, we're already there. Okay, let's just go then. Pew. I did already say RimWorld, but what are they going to do? Vote against you? Well, I want people to watch, so I want to play games that people are interested in watching. So it's a balancing act, right? Because if you just play games you like, you end up playing stuff like Colonization and Ascendancy, which, sure, maybe someone will stop by that's curious, but for the most part, nobody recognizes those games. On the other hand, you don't want to be the guy that plays like Call of Duty or Fortnite or whatever, and then, you know, there's like a million other streamers that are much better than you and bigger than you. You gotta find your niche. I don't think KSP is my niche. I think that it is a niche, but it's not my niche. It's somebody else's niche. They can have it. I don't want it. So we're basically bringing back a third of this fuel to do nothing with. Cool. Whoop. We're just gonna time warp there. Also, I still haven't got the new DLC for RimWorld, so I'll have to actually look into that. I think it's $30, or at least it was at release. Actually, you know what? We have access to the internet. How much is it now on Steam? RimWorld Biotech. It's $25. Okay. What does it add? Tell me more. Raise a family with children, experiment with genetic modifications, and command your own mechanoid army and workforce. Ooh, robots. $1 million. Of course. No, it's $25. $24.99. Care for your babies, watch over your children, genetic modification, meet new xenohuman factions, join the immortal blood drinkers. So, become a vampire? Build and control mechanoids, challenge super mechanoid bosses. So I already can't deal with mechanoids as it stands. Your mechanoid infrastructure produces toxic waste packs. Left unfrozen, waste deteriorates and leaks pollutants into the environment. Pollution poisons your colonists, mutates plants and animals, blocks the sunlight, and attracts giant hostile insects. Manage your waste or embrace pollution with new gear, detoxifier organs, and genetic modifications. That all sounds like a lot. Also, according to the Kerbal Space Program Steam page, there's now an Intercept Games Discord that you can join if you desire. So check that out if you want. I think I'm already in enough Discords as it is, and I rarely use the ones that are like official Discords anyway. Back to the mining station. Let's hope it doesn't explode when I load it in. Did anybody see the Renfield trailer, the new Nicolas Cage Dracula movie? Well, the trailer for it, not the movie, but you know what I mean. All right, time to start making some LFOX. Emmykins, I was just talking to her about it because she likes Dracula. She is 100% not interested in this movie. Rilip has seen it and thought it looked weird. Terrible. Yeah, I haven't watched it. I probably won't watch it, but I also probably won't see the movie, so who cares? Which are we heating up here? Nah, we're good. We're good. It's all fine. 1000 kelvins. What is that, like 700 degrees Celsius? Somewhere around there? How hot is that really? Oh yeah, he's jiggling. He's jiggling. Okay, he's no longer jiggling. Oh, he's still jiggling a little bit. But it's definitely less obnoxious now. 1000 Kelvin? I don't care about Fahrenheit. Satari says he played a teenaged vampire once, a guy who believed he was turning into a vampire. Wait, he played Martin? Hold on. Oh no, that was the other one. Vampire's Kiss, right? From 1988. It's the one where he's like A, B, C, D, E, F, U. Let's see, what is it about? Heath Lao Lu is a driven literary agent and an example of the stereotypical narcissistic and greedy yuppie of the 1980s. He works all day and club hops at night with little in his life but alcohol, cocaine, one-night stands with numerous women, and the pursuit of money and supposed privilege. I'm not seeing the problem here. He's slowly going insane. Okay, that's understandable. So, man, the 80s were wild, huh? Okay, 1000 Kelvin to Celsius, because this is a civilized channel. 726.85 degrees Celsius is 1000 Kelvin. I still don't understand why America doesn't use Celsius. I mean, I understand why. I just think it's stupid. Because, all right, full disclosure, chat. All temperature measurements, or all measurements in general, are pretty arbitrary, right? Like, why is a degree... Who decided what a degree was? Like, what is a degree? It's the amount of energy that it takes. Hold on. It's something. A degree is like, there's like so many joules can increase the temperature of water by 1 degree or whatever. But it's still all arbitrary. Like, yeah, it makes more sense from a mathematical perspective, but it's like, it's not any better or worse than the Fahrenheit degrees. It's just, you know, a degree Fahrenheit is different from a degree Celsius, so the conversion's a little weird. But yeah, we should really switch over to something a little more on par with the rest of the world. Kelvin's pretty much the only one that has a specific measure and that it counts up from absolute zero. Yeah. I mean, but the Kelvin degrees are the same as the Celsius degrees. It just starts from a different point. It's, whatever. Fahrenheit is nice because it gives you like a wider range because the degrees are smaller. Because there's a pretty big difference between 55 and 65 degrees Fahrenheit. But, hold on. Let me see what the actual... Accept all cookies, whatever. No, don't... Why do you need cookies? I just want to see the fucking temperature calculator. So, at 55 degrees Fahrenheit, it's 13 degrees Celsius. At 65 degrees Fahrenheit, it's 18 degrees Celsius. Which, I mean, I guess that's still pretty livable, but 55 is pretty chilly and 65 is like how I like to keep my house. Whereas if someone's like, oh, it's 13 out today, I'd be like, okay, so I can wear shorts? Maybe not. 21 is approximately 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Would you like to go to our US website? Where am I at now? Oh, I'm on a French website. Oh crap, I can't be here. I'm banned in France. I gotta get out of here before they catch me. Alright, back to the game. What were we doing? Extractor, nothing is updated. Okay, well, whatever. Do we have any metric defenders in the chat? I mean, KSP uses the metric system. I don't even think it has an option to change it. Oxygen not included defaults to Celsius, but you can, if you really want, you can change it to Fahrenheit and the metric system, whatever the opposite of the metric system is. I don't know why you would do that. Rilip is used to it because all my coworkers are in India and all my radio stations are Canadian. Tari says I like metric and that it's easy to math out. Yeah, but then you gotta memorize all those prefixes. It's like, what's bigger, mega or giga? What's smaller, micro or... Well, I know micro is small. I think one of the issues, and I'm sure you've heard this argument before. This is not like a good argument. This is just an argument. Is that a lot of metric units aren't really useful on like a human scale. Because you can say, oh, I'm 5 feet 6 inches tall or whatever. I'm taller than that, not by much. But if someone asks you how tall you are in metric, you're like, oh, I'm 1.3 meters or whatever. That's not right. Hold on. I'm 1.6 meters. It's like, okay, 1.6? That doesn't seem very tall. There's like a huge discrepancy. Again, it's the same thing with the temperatures. Like there's a huge discrepancy between being 1.1 meters tall and being 1.9 meters tall, but it all starts with 1. Because nobody uses decimeters. They should. The kilometers are fine as like a distance measure, but like the lengths of things. Centimeters. Yeah, centimeters are too small and a meter is too big and nobody uses decimeters. So like, what are you gonna do? Maybe we just need to make the use of decimeters more popular. Because when I was learning the metric system in school, because they teach it here, it's not like we're ignorant of the metric system in America. They had like a meter stick, and it was like, okay, so here the little one's a centimeter, and then the next one up is a decimeter, and then the big one is a meter. We're like, oh, that's cool. And then we never use decimeters for anything. What else can I bitch about with the metric system? I think that's about it. Like kilograms are fine. We got mystery goo. Dude, nice. Free science for no reason. Although again, that might have a similar problem, like grams are too small and kilograms are too big. And nobody uses the in-betweens. Have you ever heard of somebody using a centigram? Wait. Hold on. No, what is there something in between a gram and a kilogram? There's gotta be, right? What's between gram and kilogram? Yeah, 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. So what's 100 grams? CCs are centigrams. Is that 100 gram or 100th of a gram? Because a centimeter is smaller than a meter. Dude, what the? Why is there no... God. Metric prefixes chart. There we go. That's what I need. Stop taking me to French websites. Okay, there's the decagram. So there's a gram, a decagram, a hectogram, which is 100 grams, and then a kilogram, which is 1,000 grams. Then deci is 1/10, so a decigram, not to be confused with a decagram. I know they sound very similar. A centigram is 100th, a milligram, a microgram, a nanogram, a picogram, a femtogram, an attogram, a zeptogram. I don't think that exists. A yoctogram. Okay, now these are just made up words now. A mammogram, which is 1 bazillion grams. Nobody uses those. Like, use the things. Don't sit here and be like, oh, well, Americans are just so stupid because they don't even use the metric system. I'm like, you don't use like 90% of it either. Use grams and kilograms and meters and kilometers. Where's the rest of it? Hey, at least we use the inches and the feet and the quarts and the ounces and the pounds and everything. We use every part of the measuring system. Oh, crap. We're about to re-enter and I'm not even ready. Decouple. Get ready to go here. This is about to get ugly. There we go. All right, we're safe. We're in the clear. Goodbye, Claw. I'll never use you again. Fate worse than death. Maybe they use it in science applications, industrial applications. They're like, oh yeah, we need a gigagram of steel. How much is that? That's 1 billion grams, which would be, I don't know. Yeah, wait a minute. They just kind of stop. They go 10, 100,000, and then they're just like, oh yeah, next up we go to 1 million. What's between a 1,000 and 1 million? There's more. I guess they just don't care. Like, oh, it's 100. It's 100 kilometers. If it becomes 1,000 kilometers, now it's a megameter. Another successful mission, chat. We did it. Doily is I don't know. Doily needs to earn her like Mun badge for having done everything a good Kerbal could do on the Mun. Landing, planting flags, orbiting, rescue missions, being rescued, orbital construction mission. What is going on here? A weird shadow? We're just lighting, whatever. Doily should be sent to the next Minmus mission. They worked hard for that L2. It's true. It's time to send Doily out to Minmus. Yeah, let's pop the shoots while I find more things to like be angry about. It's 8:40. That's pretty good, right? I think we can probably actually wrap it up early. Well, we'll go check in on the landing craft. Maybe we'll move to another thing. Hold up. Airborne Kingdom is 50% off, chat. I might have to grab that. That's the game I was talking about earlier with the flying city. The Sky City Builder awaits. Create your own flying kingdom and lead it on a quest across an expansive world. Explore the varied landscape, build up a floating metropolis, and aid struggling people below. How about I don't? Uncover lost secrets and ultimately bring back the Airborne Kingdom legend. Guys, the One Piece is real. Stall for 10 more minutes? Well, don't worry, the game will do that for me. Why do I need to stall for 10 more minutes? I could go raid Emmykins and Alien. They're probably still talking about that Mr. Roboto as we speak. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Thank you for your help, Mr. Roboto. Gladiator Guild Manager. Now I'm just looking at what's on the Steam front page. Strategic battle sim in which you buy and train all kinds of gladiators. Oh. Expand your guild, build unique teams, plan out fight tactics, and see how far you can take them through the championships. Form allegiances through quests and events while exploring and influencing this epic fantasy world. Epic. I think there's a lot of editorializing in the Steam game descriptions. All kinds of gladiators, like Orc Massage gladiators. Did I read the description for Orc Massage yet? Do I need to do that? Orc Massage. I think I did, but I like to do it. Orc Massage is a 3D adult simulation game. You play as an honest orc who's trying to make a living with his business, but his monster girl clients have a bad habit of getting turned on by his handiwork. Will he stay professional or be seduced by his clients? That is all on you. Okay, thanks, game. Guys, I have not played Orc Massage. That's on my wish list, I think, but I haven't played it. I'm sure it's great. The Dragoness, Command of the Flame. This Heroes of Might and Magic-like roguelite removes micromanagement at the cost of inherent strategy. It plays like a strategy RPG, and its battle-heavy nature gives it a slow pace. Okay, that's a negative review. I was like, that doesn't sound like a positive review at all. It's not. Victoria 3 also has mixed reviews. That sounds about right. Farlanders? Oh, that game came out. Nice. 10% off. World War II Rebuilder came out. Did we land? No, we haven't even landed yet. Good. Let's see. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. $60. God damn. Bandai needs to chill with their prices on these games. Hey, Emmykins is here. You're back, finally. Do you guys finish your Mr. Robot stream? Your Dr. Robotnik stream? It's all about Sonic. We haven't got a crew report from the Kerbin's Deserts yet. Okay, well. Free science for me. Did I miss you? Yeah, I did. And yes, the clip of Mike laughing at the poor old woman made me laugh, so I got a Tutti Frutti bean. Where's Alien? You didn't bring her with you? What the heck? That's not cool. Probably fine. I'm just about to wrap up here anyway. So, rescue, extractor, blah, 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 blah. Let's head over and check on our mining device, see how much ore it's gotten, and hope that we can move on to another location this evening. Oh, we got to plant a flag. I forgot about that. Who hasn't planted a flag? Let's just do Jeb. Jeb likes to Well, no, Jeb's way up there. That's not safe. We'll have Erdon do it because our engineer is currently busy working the drills. Let's get a EVA report. Oh, we didn't even get these yet. Fake surface sample. And hold on, it's canyons. Canyon. Boop, 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 boop. Canyons. Erdon was here. Thanks, Erdon. Erdon just makes me want udon. It's kind of annoying. I wish Erdon's name was less similar to udon. Whoa, 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 no, no, no! Why? Erdon, no! Well, anybody could have seen that coming, I guess. Erdon, you suck. What the heck? I've broken the game. All right, well, we've decided to break physics today. Jump, jump, jump. Yeah, just go ahead and hop in. I think we can fix that. Half power. Nah, we're good. I think we got a repair kit. You can repair that, right? Is that fixable? Hold on. Stop. Because I seem to recall that I brought some of these repair kits. Nice. Then we can fix it. Requires 4 kits. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? 4 kits? What? Hello? I only brought 4 kits. I didn't think to bring that many. Okay. We used all the kits. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick. Rick, you said this was going to be a 20-minute adventure, Rick. In and out. All right, whatever. Well, I guess if we need more, we'll have to order more from Kerbin. Let's just be a little more careful next time we hop out, please, everyone. You can also extend the antenna. All right, is there anything else we need? Sentinels, gather surface. We're still working on all that. Okay. Well, whatever. Let's fire up the drills again. Keep going, keep going. Start up the ISRU. Can you guys stop shaking the hole? Oh, Rilip got a clip of that. Thanks, Rilip. I can always count on you to capture my least glorious moments. All right, the One Piece Odyssey, which looks pretty good, has very positive reviews, but it is $60, which is way too much for a video game. At least if you're used to me, if you're used to getting games at like reasonable prices, $60 is too much. All right, The Last of Us. Bing in Wonderland. I'm just going through my queue now. Sex Gym 3D. Sex Gym 3D is a fitness life simulator. Your goal in the game is to open all the sex scenes. At least they give you a goal. Isle of Pan. Photograph strange creatures and open portals to surreal realms in this photography adventure. Forest Fire. Be the forest fire and burn everything in sight. Okay. Umi-chan 2 scoops. I'm not even going to read that. Just use your imagination. Within the Backrooms. It's another freaking Backrooms game. Horticular. You've been magically summoned by mysterious gnomes to restore a long-lost garden. Oh, that's kind of cute. Attract adorable animals, build a lush environment, and immerse yourself in this relaxing garden builder. Hold on, I'm gonna go to full screen for this. If the game's as long as the anime, you'll get your money's worth. That's true. It probably isn't. All right. Let me finish out the queue here. Unrestrained is a great 3D horror game in which you have to survive in a mental hospital playing as a reporter named Carl. It's literally a Doom clone, or maybe a Wolfenstein clone. False Skies. Create a party, layer on new classes, and uncover the mystery behind the seeming reappearance of a long-gone city in this classically styled RPG. And it really does look like classic Final Fantasy. Sanri, all caps, is a first-person psychological horror game where you play a schizophrenic character whose wife disappeared during camp. Face the delusions, solve the mystery, and try to find her despite your constantly distorted perception of time, space. Okay, that doesn't sound very good. One Night at Barney's 3, a survival horror game based off of Five Nights at Freddy's featuring many iconic characters from Barney and Friends. Like Barney the dinosaur? Yep, they mean Barney the dinosaur. And that's it. Okay, there you go. I didn't show you guys the queue because there's some sex games in there that'll pop up from time to time, and I don't want to get banned off of Twitch just yet. But anyway, hey, thanks everybody for showing up tonight. If you did, if you didn't, well, hopefully you show up next time. I'm gonna wrap it up, but I hope that you guys have a great Thursday. I will not be streaming tomorrow because that is my day off. And on Friday, I'm gonna be back. I don't know what game I'm gonna be playing yet. We'll find out. Everybody have a great night, and I will see you on Friday.